All right, welcome back. So in the last couple of days, the tree planting application has been submitted to clearing. So that means the woodland officer we've been working with at Scottish Forestry is happy with the application and it meets the criteria and the rules. And now it's gone to the clearing meeting. So a group of people in Scottish Forestry who just confirm that they're happy with the application and it meets the criteria. This is like the final kind of checking, so hopefully we should have a decision from that within the next couple of weeks. And yeah, it should be, fingers crossed, it's good news. And then within like another 2 weeks after that, we'll get our contract. And once we've got the contract, that means we can actually start planting trees, or at least preparing. So we've got to do that work which I was describing about in the last meeting. So putting up the deer fence and creating the mounds which you're going to plant the trees into. So yeah, it feels like making progress now. And yeah, so in the last week we've also been doing some more work on the bracken. So got some sort of fly buzzing around, and yeah, so as you can remember, we did some videos in like June, July time, and we were whipping the bracken and then we were cutting the bracken, but it was pretty slow going by hand. And then we had a quad bike, and that was also it was all right, but the ground we have is quite uneven where the bracken's growing, so there's quite a lot of area we couldn't cover with that. And then we got a hedge trimmer on a long handle, so I'll stitch some footage in of that, because we didn't actually do a video of that. So that was quite effective, but it was pretty hard work by hand. Still having to walk around, and it was quite physical to actually like push the bracken over as you're cutting it. So we decided that it was just going to take too long, and we've got other work that we've all got to get on with. This is just a small bit of what we're doing here overall, in terms of like our other jobs and things. And so we decided we'd get some kind of heavy machinery in, shall we say, and that was so much quicker to do the work. And yeah, I'll cut some more pictures in of that. So that's been here doing their work. And just as a reminder, we like the bracken. If you plant trees in a bracken area, the bracken will tend to crowd out the trees, like starve it of light basically, and the trees will die. So you need to kind of control the bracken. So if you cut it in the year before, it doesn't kill the bracken, but it means the next year it will grow less high, which means the tree should hopefully be above the bracken. And then once the trees get high enough, the canopy generally means the bracken it's not so much of a problem after that. Although we'll see how that is, because we're trying to do this continuous cover system, we might have to do more bracken control in the future. Otherwise small trees won't grow, they won't regenerate. So that's kind of been the last week. So feels like we're making progress. Oh yeah, the reason that we can do the bracken work now is, even though we have like 2 hectares worth of bracken, the grant doesn't cover us doing any work on that. So we had a bigger area, they would actually pay us money to do that work, but because they don't do that, we have to use our own money anyway. And we decided, even if we don't get the tree planting application grant, that we would do the work anyway, because it's just spreading on the land here, and with bracken it's a lot less valuable for agricultural purposes as well. So we just thought we'd try and control it, stop it growing, stop it spreading anyway. So it was kind of worth the investment. Right, so in the next video we're going to be looking at some work we're going to do on the quarry. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying following along, and I'll see you in the next video.